Hello, my beautiful collective. This is a love reading today because the two songs that came on just before I was about to do my reading was Safe and Sound by Taylor Swift and To Be With You by Mr. Big. Now, I'm getting that there's two people that have felt like they lacked something their whole lives and now they're going to complete each other's needs. I'm hearing like they're going to come together, really complement each other and give each other kind of what they need. So the lyrics that were really specific from the songs were, we'll start with from Safe and Sound. It was when all those shadows almost killed your light. So someone might have seen a feminine, I'd rather say 2 seconds. Okay, so there's a feminine and a masculine that have both been through different things. Now, one is lacking a purpose and one is lacking safety. So the lyric from To Be With You by Mr. Big, waited all my life to be the next to be with you. And you can make my life worthwhile. I can make you start to smile. So I'm really picking up big on there is a masculine that feels like they lack a purpose for everything they do or in their life in general, and a feminine that wants to take care of someone and be taken care of. The Safe and Sound song is all about no one being able to hurt you anymore, and being the specific person means that you'll be safe and sound. The lyric, close your eyes, the sun is going down, you will be all right, is feeling very significant to me. So something might happen once the sun goes down. I'm picking up it might occur at dusk or during the nighttime. Indulging in the impossible pleasure. This is not an 18 plus reading, so we're not going to elaborate on the energy I just got, but maybe that's why it's happening at night time. The promise of unending love. So someone that you might have been intimate with may end up being the love of your life, which is kind of cool, I guess. But it's definitely started with different intentions. Okay, we've got the Song of the Siren in the reverse. So it might have started with different intentions because you weren't understanding why you were feeling so pulled to each other, and that ended up manifesting in more of an intimate or sexual manner. Air. I did hear air sign when I said that, so some of you could definitely be dealing with an air sign. But in general, there are life-altering energies in the air right now. So you guys might bring a sense of life to each other, a breath of fresh air. I heard unnecessarily. What is unnecessary, Spirit? Time out, awareness, contemplation, solitude, time alone. So somebody might have felt like they had to take some time to themselves to like contemplate something, ponder on something, really like figure something out. Or someone just needed a recharge mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. But regardless, Spirit's saying someone took some unnecessary time out. So you might have felt like a really deep connection with someone, a really deep pull to someone, a really deep bond with someone. And then you decided, or they decided, okay, time out. Time out. Spirit said only one more card from here, Jasmine. And then tarot. Wave of power. Yeah, I told you this connection is like a breath of fresh air to each other. And it's actually like filling you guys with a lot of vitality. And like the card says, a wave of power, a surge of power. Yeah, so you're going to have like an upswing in energy. Like you're going to have more energy when you're around this person, and you're going to feel like you have more movement, more energy to move around and stuff. Okay, Spirit said grab one from here. Okay, as I grabbed it, the whole deck didn't come with it, and the Naked Self was sitting here. And that was paired with the garden at the top of the world and creating a new self. So I feel like this person makes you feel like you can be your authentic self. And because of that, you feel like you have this little sanctuary when it's just you two. I feel like being around them makes you feel like you're at some kind of heavenly garden on the top of the world. It's almost like you energetically remove yourself from what actually is reality, or what are they?
Macadamia nuts.
Macadamia nuts.
Fresh from the nut.
Fresh from the nut. Lovely. Anyways, this person makes you feel like you don't need to be weighed down by your typical daily burdens and responsibilities. I've never really tried a macadamia nut on its own before. That's tasty. Maybe this person isn't like your usual type, and maybe they provide something no one else has ever provided for you. And you vice versa, because this is a very complementary relationship or connection. And I'm also hearing the word symbiotic. So symbiotic pretty much just means that you guys both have specific like functions or skill sets or assets or whatever it is that helps you two thrive together function really well, you know? Let's see if we can get like a star sign. So this is like a little mini astrology deck. We've got Gemini. So you guys might communicate very well, and you might both have very different aspects to yourselves. So you might, I'm hearing the word contradictory, but so your personalities might contradict and complement each other, but it works in a positive, beneficial way more than negative. I'm also hearing that you both individually might be quite contradictory, as in like your personality is very diverse. We've got Cancer. So you may also be very nurturing to each other. You might both have a lot of nurturing qualities within you, whether it is to do with everyone or just the two of you. You are both very nurturing people, I'm hearing, and that may manifest in different ways. But in general, people look at the both of you as nurturing people. Now, Cancer with these ginormous nippers and claws also may be very defensive. So you guys might get a bit defensive with other people over each other, and then defensive with each other based on other people. I'm hearing though that you guys, when it's just you two, really are in like a garden on top of the world. There is no defensiveness when it's just the two of you and the naked self. Unfortunately, when other people start to become involved, that's when it gets a little bit tricky, because you can both get very defensive. Mars, yeah, a lot of Mars energy. So you're very like, I know what I want, I'm going for what I want, and there's a lot of energy and passion behind the things you want. But because of that, that's why sometimes you get very defensive, or they get very defensive, and their claws come out, their nippers come out, because they're like, I need to defend myself and what I'm passionate about. I'm hearing power couple. You are going to be a power couple. Saturn. Hearing these are going to be very lucky once you merge energies. There's going to be different things you're going to be able to do together. It's going to be able to manifest your goals a lot easier. It's almost like you are pulling your manifestations out of thin air. There's some kind of like ritual you might end up doing together that will be very beneficial. But regardless, these two energies together are very powerful. Now I'm going to close it out with a mini tarot clarification. Okay, we've got the Nine of Wands. So you and this person have been through the most. And that's why I'm guessing Safe and Sound and Mr. Big to Be With You are the songs that kind of bring this reading in, because both of those songs are about helping the other after what they have been through, and that those two people can trust each other after a lifetime of betrayal or just really bad cards dealt. Yeah, you can't make it up. The Devil and Eight of Cups. So you guys have genuinely been through hell, I'm hearing. And now after you've walked into your own like journey into the deep darkness, I'm hearing dark night of the soul. You've both had a dark night of the soul, and now you guys get to live in the daylight together. Listen to Daylight by Taylor Swift. That's significant.